Well, Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane's woes aren't ending soon. Parliament is set to hold an inquiry into her fitness to hold office. She's faced constant criticism for her decisions in major cases during her tenure. Mkhwebane has been taken to court several times where her remedial actions were reviewed and set aside. Natasha Mazzone, DA Chief Whip, joins us now to talk about this matter. Natasha, thanks a lot for joining us this evening on South Africa Tonight. Really, it's a question of time where Speaker Thandi Modise is concerned to appoint this independent panel for the process. Are you confident that there will not be a delay in the matter?
I am confident. I'm very pleased that Parliament adopted rules which we now know are constitutionally sound. We followed the instruction of the Concourt to the T. So the process has already started in terms of getting the independent panel together who will assess the initial evidence as I handed up in my motion of no confidence. There was a glitch in the beginning because we all the names that went in, we had to find people that were completely neutral, that had no present dealings with the Public Protector. But I believe that that particular sieving period has now passed, and that before the Speaker are the names of the 3 members who will make up that panel. And early next week, we as members of Parliament will be informed who that panel is and when exactly they'll start their work.
Yeah, and obviously that process needs to be quite a transparent one, as you're mentioning in itself. So in this instance, currently, right, we've always had an issue where transparency is concerned, especially where governance is concerned in the country. How are you watching this process to ensure that indeed it does meet the regulations and the rights of transparency so that you can indeed move this process forward?
Well, the fact that it's happening in Parliament and nothing will be happening in camera makes me feel very happy. We know that the committees that have not sat in camera in dealing with issues, for example, the inquiry into ESCOM, the SABC inquiry, these were all done in a very transparent fashion and for the whole country to see. And we as Parliament certainly have nothing to hide. In bringing the motion of no confidence, we have nothing to hide. And we expect the advocate to also have nothing to hide. And we want these proceedings to be out in the open for South Africa to watch step by step. It's unprecedented that a motion of no confidence to impeach a member of a head of a Chapter 9 institution comes before us. And we must always remember that our Chapter 9 institutions are sacrosanct. We must respect their independence completely. And that is why it is absolutely essential that South Africans have complete trust in those who head these institutions. So it's important for South Africans to go on this journey with Parliament as we progress, to make sure that they know step by step that every action has been done in the best interests of South Africans.
Well, Natasha, certainly the ball is clearly rolling, but the Public Protector has hit back against the ruling, saying that it goes against a ruling by the Constitutional Court, which bears similarities. Therefore, as this process is continuing from Parliament's side, are you expecting an appeal from her side?
Quite frankly, I think the Public Protector is out of appeals at this side. She still has an opportunity to argue Part B of the application, and certainly will be looking at that particular instance. But I think that the Public Protector and her advisors should now submit her and the Office of the Public Protector to inquiry by Parliament and realise that it's in the best interests of South Africans for this particular inquiry to be held. If there is nothing wrong, and there is nothing to hide, there is nothing for the Public Protector to fear.
In a perfect world, Natasha, how long should this process take?
In a perfect world, this process should take no longer than 2 months.
We'll leave it there for today. Thanks a lot for joining us this evening. Natasha Mazzone is the DA Chief Whip.